Hey everyone, today I want to take you on a journey through the dazzling world of ancient Egyptian hieroglyphs. How did these mysterious symbols were finally cracked, what they meant, and a few really fun tidbits I found along the way. You ever look at those carved walls in a museum and think, what do those little birds and squiggly shapes even mean? Well, you're not alone. For a long time, nobody knew. But thanks to some epic detective work, we now get to read what the ancients were saying, and sometimes gossiping about. Back in 1799, during Napoleon's Egyptian campaign, a rock showed up that would change everything. Enter the Rosetta Stone, a stele with the same text written three ways: Greek, Demotic, and hieroglyphs. It was like finding subtitles for hieroglyphs. Suddenly, scholars could cross-reference. Two big brains got involved: Thomas Young, an English polymath, and Jean-François Champollion, French linguist. After years of match the symbol to that sound of that word puzzle solving, Champollion had his aha moment in 1822. Turns out, hieroglyphs aren't just pictures that tell a story like emojis. They can be ideographic, with symbols that represent ideas like a sun equals day, light, God, it's whatever context demands. And phonetic, which means they can represent sounds, like letters in our alphabet. One symbol could be both, depending on context. They had 750 signs in total. Yep, that's a lot to memorize. Also, if you spot a little stroke under a sign, it means this is a word sign. And sometimes, signs that look the same in shape might mean totally different things. Sun versus day, for instance, depending on how many of them there are or what else is around. Reading hieroglyphs isn't always left to right. Spoiler, that's just our English bias. Usually it's right to left, and columns go top to bottom. The clue? The heads of animals or people in the carvings face the beginning of the line. Look for little indicators. Another cool thing, cartouches, those oval frames around names. They're like ancient VIP badges. Pharaohs' names were written inside them. They helped linguists figure out where words began and ended. Young used cartouches of Ptolemy, then Champollion compared that with Cleopatra to crack more of the code. And then there's hieratic script, a more casual, shorthand version scribes used for everyday stuff. Letters, contracts, letters home, receipts bought, because carving every symbol into stone would have been like writing War and Peace on each brick. Much easier to scrawl it on papyrus with ink. Once those scholars cracked the code, the floodgates opened. We got histories of pharaohs waging wars, legal codes, correspondence, gossip, yes, even ancient Egyptian gossip. Everything from monumental temples to petty debts. We even know a story called the Story of Sinuhe about an official who flees, fights, returns home elderly. It's fiction, but tells us a lot about Egyptian identity, values, and how much they liked formal drama. So the next time you see hieroglyphs, remember they're not just pretty carvings. They were everything from phonetic letters to symbols of divine power, from royal names in cartouches to scribbles on pottery. Thanks to folks like Young and Champollion, what looked like mystery is now, well, still kind of mysterious, but at least we get to read it. If you like this dive into ancient scripts, smash that like button and follow for more history decoded, weird facts unearthed. And maybe, just maybe, we can learn hieroglyphs together instead of emoji.
Le canon est prêt, capitaine. Feu!
Pose.
C'est fait, capitaine. Il y a un trou dans la pyramide.
Si tu veux qu'une chose soit bien faite, fais-la toi-même.